YouTube. I guess it's time for me to bust out the camera. Down Foss, baby. Back in it. Update on the Foss house. Okay. We got my son's Typhon that y'all seen in the last video. Had to put him a little paint job on it. No body, another wheels. Switch it up for him. Goku Mobile. Yeah, she done been out in the field. Y'all see the dirt. Show y'all a little paint job. He said he wanted it red and blue with Dragon Ball Z. So that's what I did for him. Okay. I done put lights in all the bodies, reinforced them. See my trucky lights. I still need batteries for a couple of sets of lights, so I ain't gonna show y'all the lights. The Coyote Show got his lights in. Okay. Yeah, I put the hooms on here because I wanted to see how it look with the wide tires in the back. Might run it for a minute, but I know that these home tires ain't really worth nothing. They don't grip worth nothing. Just put it on there to see how it look. Okay, the Coyote Show is ready. I done got all the pieces. All she needed was a battery. In the last video, I got her battery. The Techno battery. One for the Techno, like that one over there. So, she ready. She ready. This trucky ready. That trucky ready. The Savage is ready. The Coyote Show is ready. The Revo is ready. The T-Max is ready. Fix my shaft on the Jado. Got the Jado shaft complete. That's done. We waiting on the flywheel. Okay, we running down the nitros. Here. Right here. Went to the, cause y'all remember when I had cut the shafts. When I had cut the shafts, and I don't think I put that on video. The last, I think the last I was talking about this Jado shaft, I was telling y'all that I was gonna fit the gears on there and all that. I don't even think I showed y'all when I had drilled the gears onto the shaft, drilled the holes in and made them fit on the shaft. But anyway, I had drilled holes because if y'all can remember, I'm trying to think back. Wow. All right. Anyway, on my last video, I was talking about the shaft. I had drilled out the gears and made them fit on the 6-inch shaft. And I also put holes through the shaft and made the gears lock onto the shaft. Okay, I don't know if I told y'all that, but I'll just tell y'all again. So when I took it to the machine shop, it was this long shaft, and I had locked my gears on down like here on the shaft. So when I got to the machine shop, the machine man, he suggested that I just cut the shaft a certain length so he could do his work. That's how I end up with all these shafts. So he told me to take the shaft back home, cut each shaft to a certain length. I mean, cut a certain length off the shaft and do it as many times as you can. That's what he did. So I basically cut the shaft up to as many of these length pieces, and I got 6 shafts. And when I took the shafts back for him to ground them, y'all see what he did. He grounded them. This was 1 6-inch shaft. He grounded where I needed 5 millimeter to fit on my bearing, because y'all know this the stock shaft that I was having problems with. Okay. That's what I was going for. See the thickness on this shaft. So yeah, I didn't mind the JDO shaft. This is the Foss house, okay? Now, this your average JDO shaft. My JDO shaft will break right here, okay? Now, where it's 5 millimeter at. So, I drilled my 5 millimeter gears that go on here to go on here. Drilled them out to 6, so they fit on here now. So the new shaft is 6 millimeters all the way through, instead of 6 only right here where the one-way bearing go, and 5 where the other 2 gears go. Now, when I locked my gears onto this new shaft, I did not drill the holes all the way through like the old shaft. It's not made like that. I wanted it stronger, so I just drilled the hole into the shaft and made the 2 pins stick up. Not even go all the way through the shaft, and they lock onto the gears only on one side. Pin don't go all the way through, it just locks on one side. I felt that would be stronger. And so, and then I had to drill a hole here for my brakes, okay? And I just had to cut it to length to fit into the JDO. This is what I had to cut off. He left that for me to cut. And this is maybe, if I have to, really, I didn't need to cut none of this though, on none of the shafts. I just have to cut right here when I'm ready to put it in the car. So basically, that's what I did. I got 6 shafts, so I got 5 left, you know. This the stock shaft, yeah? And these is the other 6 shafts that he cut for me, you know. Somebody got a strong JDO, I'll sell them one. But yeah, they put it in the JDO. Oh, it's okay, it's in there. Y'all see it. Roll smooth. Here we go. With my modded transmission shaft that I'd put in this JDO. Roll smooth as a tack. No binding up. It's on Instagram, or y'all ain't on Instagram though. No binding up. Shaft is in there. Work good. Now, I'm really mad that I had to take my 28 out of here. I ain't really mad. I ain't mad. But here's the thing. I wanted to know what that 28 would do with this shaft. I wonder would that 28 handle this shaft. I think it would. I think it could handle the 28 with this shaft is what I'm saying. But why I'm not mad is because at the end of the day, that Pico P3 was just too powerful for this JDO. Even if the shaft could handle it and it wouldn't break, the motor was just, okay, if you ever heard of the word overpowered, that's what it was, you know. I would sometimes hit this JDO with that 28 in it, And I'm telling you, the engine would sound like it was on the break-in benches, like it wasn't hooked to no type of drivetrain. It would spin the wheels so fast, it was insane. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. So we done toned it down, and we got the shaft in it. So with this shaft in it, in the smaller motor, I should be able to yam on the trigger real good. Real good. Okay? Got the Jado. Ooh, I'm so glad to have this Jado back up and running. It done been broke for the longest. Okay, I ain't even get to drive this like that. So she back, she coming. Now, another thing that I did wrong. This is what I did wrong last year, y'all. Now, y'all know I do my homework, but I slipped up last year. I slipped up. We got all these modded motors, and where I went wrong is with my springs. I kind of got sidetracked on the springs. Because, first of all, I had to go from low-C flywheels to 3-shoe flywheels. I had to do that on basically almost all of the cars. Not all of the cars I had to do that on, okay? And why I had to do that is because a 4-shoe setup, clutch bells, they ain't large enough for me, okay? I don't run little clutch bells. I don't like y'all know I hate when a car run out of gear. I don't do that. So when you got these 4-shoe clutch bells, these 14s and 17s and 13 clutch bells, I don't do that. I don't even. A lot of my cars are modded for the gearing to go inside of them. Ain't no 15, 17s nowhere on this wall. Oh, it's on the Savage. One on the Revo. Everything else, no, I don't do that. So I had to go to 3-shoe clutches. And when I went to the 3-shoe clutch, it was like I had a whole lot of 3-shoe springs already. So I started using them, but I know that when you run a modded motor, you need the strong springs. So I was saying, I'm going to get me some stronger springs. But I started running them, it slipped my mind, and then I'm having these clutch bell problems I told y'all about last year. When I told y'all how my clutch bells, they would kind of like seize up on me. So you got your 3-shoe flywheel, and then how your shoes fling out. I ain't got no shoe in here. Let me get one. Let me see. Where them shoes at? All right. I think I'm gonna have much more fun this time around, okay? Because that was a real big mistake when I did that. That was a real big mistake. It cost me too. Cost me. Running them springs like that. So you got your clutch shoe that go on like this. What, these don't fit on here or something? Let me see. This one-handed. Okay. Tough fit. They fit on it though. So, got your clutch shoe like this here. Yeah. Now, what my clutch shoes was do was the springs was so light that it will fling out there so quick. And it was out there so much that when it wore down, it left a burr on the side, stopping it from it couldn't come back down like that because it had a little burr on it. So it would stay kind of stuck like this. when I took my clutch bells off, they was all like stuck out like this. All three of them was stuck out. The tops of them, where this spring go in at, was so shaved down that this groove was not even there anymore. That just let me know that they was just way too light. Now, another thing about them, why I don't have them no more, is because this whole little part with the groove right here, this whole plate was all one. You didn't see the groove no more. It just was one piece, and you could, I pulled it off and tried to take some pliers and pull the spring out of it. They was just basically all stuck together. It was like 3 sets of Max Life clutch shoes burnt up like that. And I used to wonder why my clutch bells used to get so hot. So hot to where they would turn blue. Because this would never go back down. Some of my motors, like the Mugen Truggy, even when his clutch bell stuck like this, it still had a little bit of room for the flywheel to freely spin. So when I checked, that's how I would check the clutch bells and see if they jam up or not. The Mugen never jammed up, but when I took it loose, it was just like this. All the other ones was jammed up. Like when it happened on the Techno would stop running. When it happened on the buggy would stop running because it would jam it up. When it happened on the T-Max, it kept running like the Mugen. It was just close out here like this, real close. Savage too. The Savage, the T-Max, and the Mugen, when theirs messed up, it was still able to run, but it was running at this point right here. Okay, so when I finally took them off to change them, they all was stuck up like this. I'm like, oh my God. So everything had to go in the garbage, all the clutch bells. So right now I gotta get, I'm waiting on some flywheels. So I noticed that about it. So this year I'm running stronger springs. So that's gonna have my cars running extremely different. I know that because on my first modified motor that I had in the T-Max with the Roto Start, it had extra hard springs, and I didn't have that problem. It took off good. So what I went to was, now you know we got the 1.1 springs. I was saying, okay, 1.1 springs, 1.1. I'm running all 1.1s. Till I came across the Flashpoint 1.15. So we said we're gonna run these 1.1s on the little car, Jado. Every other car down here got 1.15s on it. So when we take off this year, every car gonna run different. You gonna get a whole nother, when you change your clutch springs, you get a whole nother reaction out your cars. My cars wasn't even taking off right last year. So last year, like when you put cars together, it's like a test trial. You test trialing them. Them 6 cars I put together, they was on test trial with the wrong springs. And I think that was my only problem. So this year around, we ain't got that problem. Everybody running strong springs. I reinforced all my bodies. Okay. When I reinforce my bodies, I don't use shoe glue. I don't run my car lights through the servo because they sometimes like to blink and, you know, just fidget when they're in nitro cars. I reinforce the bodies with silicone. It's rubbery, it's soft. It keep flex to your body. You still got flex to it. It don't turn hard, but it reinforces it. And I reinforce it. You know, you really got to reinforce the body in the corners. In the corners. Last year, I used to hate when my cars flip over and the lights fall out, bodies go crooked. So we had to do reinforcements on that. The same 3M I used to put inside the Monte Carlo, that's what I kind of stick my lights in with now, because it's real hard and the car gonna take a flip without them coming out. So I kind of put them in the same way I used to, but I reinforce them with some of that, so when it flip, it'll be good. Also, run my finger around with some silicone where it drops on the body around these holes. That's why I got the screw-on caps this year opposed to the pins, so I won't have all them body problems. That's how I mount it for the back. This is how I mount it for the front. So everything is screwed on. Nothing is glued on. So that way, you know, I just reinforcing the bodies. Making sure everything's screwed on so I won't be flipping over this year and lights hanging all out like last year. The Mugen, I got her some servos coming. The Mugen, only thing she need is a battery. She got the servos coming. So she gonna take a battery just like the Mugen truck. Y'all see this little side. Okay. And she need a receiver. Then she'll be done. She got everything else. She got the outerwear, everything she need. Battery, receiver. She done. That's what she need. Yeah, I'm trying to get them all ready because she ain't ready. That's what she need to be ready. Like I said, the Jado, I'm taking the low-C clutch bell off the Jado. So I gotta wait on that and then the Jado will be done. The 3.0 buggy is waiting on a flywheel. Cause the 3-shoe flywheel I had on the buggy, I kind of modded the screw and I ain't like it. So I'm just gonna order a new flywheel for the buggy. When the flywheel come through the door, the buggy is done. Same with the Jado. Flywheel come through the door, she done. Ain't nobody left. Okay. We gotta hit this one up. Hit that one up. They need flywheel. That one need a receiver and a battery. The Kyosho is done. Now the Felony is what we about to get on next. Got the 2-speed Kyosho gears. I get every part to this 2-speed shaft to make a Kyosho 2-speed shaft to go into the Felony. Okay, that's why my Kyosho ain't all the way together, because I had to take it back loose and get this out of there. This piece right here is serving me a problem right now because this is a Kyosho piece that's needed to go inside the 2-speed, and I can't find it online nowhere. Crazy. Can't find it nowhere. So this kind of holds me up because I got to build another 2-speed for my felony. So this is all we missing. So here's what I'm going to do since I can't find it. Looking at the piece, I'm going to make one. Okay? So I'm going to go get me because this is a 6mm hole. So I'm going to get me a 6mm pinion. A 6mm pinion. And y'all already know what's going to happen from there. I'm going to get a 6mm pinion and get my grind on until it look just like this. And then we'll have that. So that's what we going to do about that, because I ain't be looking all around for the part and all in the RC groups. Do anybody get it? That just get frustrating me. I'll make my own. Don't worry about it. This ain't nothing that you can't make. You know, this what I do in the fall. I'll make anything. We're going to make one of these for our 2-speed Metal Gear. Because I done bought too many pieces for this Kaio Show Metal Gear. I can buy another 2-speed with Metal Gears, but no, I got too many pieces for it. So we just going to make that piece and then slap it in the felony, baby. Now, once I get the little pieces for them cars, they be done. Then it's on to the felony. I said the felony gonna get done last. Okay? So we gonna put this 2-speed in there. We gotta get the housing. Okay? Gotta get the housing for the 2-speed. We gotta get 2 gas tanks. 1 more outerwear. 2 more filters. Okay. The plate that I'ma do the motors on. And that's it. Don't think this felony gonna be hard. We gonna mount a center diff and a plate with 2 motors on each side of it. Mesh them up. Put the drive shafts in it. Put the gas tanks in it. Hook everything. It's done. This felony about to be done. Twin Pico Boost felony 2-speed Metal Gear. Okay, this last on the plate. And we all know I gotta paint the 5T, so, and put it together. We ain't talking that. That's gonna get, this nitro. We getting the nitros, they gonna be first. They gonna be done first. Yeah, and that's what I need to do for the felony. Okay. Then she gonna be done. Okay. Yeah, then they all be done. And I guarantee you, this year around, I'm gonna have less problems. I think they all gonna run differently. Okay. Let me look around here, because it ain't nothing I ain't tell y'all, right? Right. Yep. Yep, and I need batteries in the switch. I need batteries in the switch. Which y'all see when I do my bodies. How I put the battery in there. Put the switch in there. For the light show. Okay? He need a battery and a switch for his lights. Lights already put in there. Felony lights is already put in there. You see them. They work too. I just ain't light show yet. Yeah. No, I don't feel like lights in the back of the felony right there. Truggies, they already got a light. He need a switch for his lights. You need a switch for his lights. He needs a switch for his lights. Everybody else got lights already. And they work. And they in. Alright. Where we at? The truggy. Put my, had to slap them on the yellow boy. Looking nasty. In the back, too. When I put the light kit up in it, reinforce it. Yeah, let me plug it up for you. You got to set you down right quick. Let me plug it up. Let me plug it up for you. Show y'all a light. I ain't about to plug them all up, but you know, the light show is here, baby. I ain't got to plug it up right. It's wrong. Hold on. My bad, YouTube. My bad. I plug it in backwards. Y'all get lights. Okay. Light show, baby. I ain't putting no lights in the back of the truckies. When I first put these lights in these truckies, they wasn't sticking out like that. I initially had them back tucked in there like the Felony. They was like just holes in the front with lights back there. But I didn't realize how close they sit to the shocks. So when I went to put it on the car, the front lights was hitting the shocks. So I had to cut them real small and just put them all the way to the front. So that's why we got the bubble eyes on them, on the truggies. Because it didn't go out right how I wanted it. So, but they all right. They good. As long as I can see where it's at nighttime, that's what these lights for. So they good. The Techno got the same lights. Don't let that cough fall. Techno got the same lights on it. You know. It's the 187 Mobile, baby. Huh? Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, she got the lights on. She reinforced. Okay. Savage. I'm talking about this Savage boy with this felony body on it. Let me tell you something about this Savage with this felony body on it, boy. I like this car so much, it just ain't, it just... Oh, this motherfucker. Hold on. Y'all, this bitch is a fucking beast. Look how big this motherfucker is. Look at that motherfucker. That bitch ain't to be played with. Who thought of this? Foss. Who put a felony body on Foss? Y'all see that T-Banks Willie bar? Hold on. Don't play with this. Please don't play with this. You see that Nova up in there? Huh? Stop playing. Ooh, get the felony Savage, boy. What? This bitch is killing them. This is motherfucker. Look at that Willie bar. Huh? When they get ready to take off, if I don't want it to pop a Willie at all, look at it. Drop right down on the ground. T-Max Willie bar. So, they adjustable. Huh? So I can put it here. Or I can put it here. Or I can put it here. So if I want to pop willies or if I don't want to pop willies. Killing it. Killing it. Big Savage. I didn't reinforce the Savage because I didn't feel like it needed to be reinforced. I did run the lights on it. Yeah. There they go. Let me plug them up. Set y'all down for a minute. You know, plug them up, light show for the Savage. It, where my little switch at? I see that's coming through my paint too. I got them lights in the bottom of that savage. You can't really see them. They're at the bottom of the back. Huh? And they got the little flicker. No. Got all type of little flickings that they do. You know. That's it. You know, you should cycle through different lights, you know. Little light kit for the savage. Put some lights on the felony, yeah. Okay. GTO. She got white lights. Let me hook these up. For y'all here. Wow. With my interior light, I like to put in them too. I like to put interior light in them. See that? See, don't get light. I mean, GTO. It's light around, but you see them lights back there. In the center, so when I like to look in, when they come past, I like to look inside, see my motor and stuff. Oh, she do. That's my interior light. Okay. GTO light, baby. Just like that. Yeah, boy. Huh? You ready? Got that light. Unplug that. Unplug that. This video running kind of long. It's alright. Ain't nothing but a video. Update y'all on the Foss house. The whips. Alright. YouTube. I think I done told y'all everything I need to tell y'all. Look at my lights. Let me cut them off. Cut these off. That switch. When you using this, that stuff I use, the clear stuff I showed you, crazy glue ain't gonna stick to it. If you try to stick to it, like when you get ready to mount your lights and want them into place, you gotta use some of that to mount them. See? How it's rubbery like that, ain't going nowhere. Get your car that rubber effect, that rubbery effect to it, huh? How you do it? Unplug that. Gotta unplug it. Alright, now I gotta put my damn top back on. Alright. Y'all get to see the Mugen with her clothes off in. Don't nothing change from last, don't nothing change on this but the clutch bell. Yeah, we got running new clutch bells this time. Huh? 115, baby. I bet she don't have that problem this time. I bet they gonna be launching on takeoff like a bat out of hell this year. This summer they gonna be launching like a bat out of hell with them 115 springs on it. Extra stiff. Extra stiff. Them springs is for GT racing, monster trucks, and extreme low-end torque. That's what it say when you read about them. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Had to update y'all on Foss House. All 10 of the cars about to be ready. I already got, where we at, 6? What I told y'all was ready. Truggy, Savage, Audi, T-Max, all of them ready. So when them clutch bells hit the door, you ready? You ready. Okay? Leaving the Felony in the Mugen. So 9 times out of 10, when I come back, everybody gonna be ready. Lights, you know how I do it. Stein Foss, baby. Foss House. Updating y'all on nitros. Hold on. Let me tell y'all. Look at this motor. Look at that hole. Look at that hole where my big Pico used to be. Look at when I took that Pico, she ain't even repping RCR no more. She riding this for her other members. She got an RB Mods. She still can keep that sticker though, cause this Foss House, we do what we want to do around here. She got an RB Mods motor, and she riding the RCR sticker cause we got RCR motors. Okay, so look at this hole. I'm like, oh my God. Boy, that ain't no... When I was breaking this little motor in, I was like, I see why Muggy Maniac call them pea shooters. Because, compared to them other motors, not saying it ain't gonna be strong. I think it's gonna power this extremely well. I think I'm gonna love it. But just looking at this hole was kind of funny to me, man. It's crazy. He didn't downgrade it, but with a stronger shaft. That's just gonna be crazy, huh? All right, YouTube. Don Foss checking out. Had to update y'all on the nitros, the nitro family. You know, we ain't talking about him. That's our son. Hey, but we had to turn him into a gang. We had to turn him to a piece of the gang, baby. Take that little Typhon body off of him. And that's over there sitting. We drive that maybe whenever, when the rig will tear all the way up, maybe something like that. Okay. E-word Typhon for my son. Goku. All in the window. There's RC car. I put him all in the window. Look good. There you go. Okay, and the boys in the next video, they all should be done. It's gonna be some crazy running this summer. You know it's gonna be crazy. Huh? RB Mods, RCR, Nova, both of them got the ERCM pipe on it. What? Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Hold on. Pico P3, off now. Pico P3, Rick, and R&B Mod. RCR, buggy to buggy, same gearing. Oh, that's gonna be something. LIP 32, LIP 32. RB Mod, no, this RCR, RB Mods. Race off. Oh, it's gonna be going down this summer, baby. It's going down this summer, huh? All right, YouTube, it's Don Foss, baby. Checking out the Foss House. Giving y'all an update on the RCs. All right, YouTube, I'm out.